What's good, everybody? It's your boy JTL, Opposite from the Norm. And real quick, I just want to let y'all know about Opposite from the Norm apparel t-shirts. Brought to you by GFAM G-Wear. You like our show and our content? Then go to gfament.com and click on G-Store, and there you can purchase an Opposite from the Norm t-shirt. Also, you can check out other great tees that represent true kings and true queens as well. Shirts that motivate and make you feel great. Once again, that's gfament.com and click on the G Store link to get your apparel tees. Now back to the show. Chill! Yo, what's good? What's good? It's your boy JTL, Opposite from the Norm. Coming back to y'all again with another Financial Friday, late as hell. You already know how my HD do.
Yo,
So, if you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna go ahead and kick it off. Let my boy put something in your mind, man. Put that cream in your mind. Cash rules. HD, go
that's
ahead, do your
right.
thing.
All right, what's up, y'all? It's your man HD coming back with another Financial Friday. Just kicking some knowledge to you on some financial things this each week for us to learn about, for us to look into, for us to research. So last week I brought you information on pension. This week I'm going to bring you some information on what's called 403B. 403B is an alternative to, if you work somewhere and your financial institution that you work for, or not even just a financial institution, I'm sorry, any type of establishment that you may work at, if they don't have a 401k, which is kind of odd nowadays that a company would not have that, but if not, this is an alternative that you can look into. I got a lot of this information from various websites, whether it be Vanguard, Investopedia. So there's quite a few different outlets that you can go to get this information from that I'm going to share with you. And you can also call up any of the people like Charles Schwab and get you your own personal financial advisor, and they can go over this stuff with you. So let me dig into this now, the 403B. All right, there are a few different types of 403Bs. There's a 403B plan that's either a tax sheltered deferred annuity from an insurance company, a custodial account at a brokerage invested in mutual funds, or an account that allows you to invest in either of those options. Your contributions were likely to be made on a pre-tax basis. Some 403B plans offer the option to make what is called a designated Roth contribution with all after tax dollars. Now, Roth account, that's something that I'm going to go over more in depth on one of my upcoming shows, but that's included in the 403B plan. You are not required to take all out or, in fact, any funds out of your 403B when you retire. If you leave funds in your 403B account, they will continue to accumulate until you withdraw them, annualize them, or roll them over. If you do plan to make withdrawals and you retire before the age of 55, you will have to pay regular income taxes plus a 10% penalty on the amount unless you agree to substantially equal periodic payments for at least 5 years or until you reach the age of 59 and a half, whichever is later. The size of those payments will be based on your expected lifespan. This applies to the conventional 403 plan. With the Roth version, you don't pay income tax since the contributions were made with net post-tax income, but the penalty probably will still apply. If you are 55 or older when you retire, you can choose to withdraw some or all of your funds in a lump sum. Any amount you withdraw does not qualify as a lump sum distribution under the 10-year tax option according to the IRS. This means you cannot spread your tax liability over a decade, but must pay all the income taxes due on the amount the year you withdraw the funds. Also, keep in mind that if the withdrawal is sizable, it could move you into a higher tax bracket, and that's definitely something that you have to think about, each year. When you turn 72, you have to start withdrawing funds from your account. That's important because a lot of places that you work for may not even go over, what the age limits, with you. So it's good that you know that on your own. You must continue to take these RMDs each year based on your age and the age of your spouse. If you're married, they gradually increase with the passing years. No matter what type of 403B plan you have, you may wish to annualize some or all of it when you retire. By arranging to receive periodic fixed payouts, you provide yourself with a guaranteed income stream for life, no matter how the stock market or the economics perform. Some experts warn against annualizing the entire balance in your retirement plan, especially if you already receive a divided benefit pension. If you do have a pension, it means part of your retirement income is already in annuity form. Your annuity doesn't have to stop when you die, however. You can bequeath it to someone else. Depending on elections you make or options you choose, the beneficiary may be subject to a gift tax upon your death. Beneficiary, for those who don't know, that's, it could be your wife, someone of that nature. If, however, it's a joint and survivor annuity where only you and your spouse have the right to receive payments, the annuity will likely qualify for the unlimited marital deduction according to the IRS, which would make the funds tax-free. You may wish to roll over part or all of your 403B plan into another sort of tax advantage account, which is 401k, which I mentioned before in the prior week, a traditional IRA, a Roth IRA, a corporate 403A annuity-based plan, or a government-sponsored 457 plan. The 403A I will go over in the next coming weeks, and also I will touch on the 457 plan. There are rules regarding what you may or may not roll over. In general, you must roll over distribution amounts received within 60 calendar days in order for the amount to be treated as non-taxable. You may not roll over RMDs or any of those substantially periodic payments if retired before age 55. You can roll 403B funds into a Roth IRA only if the account has the same restrictions that a rollover from a traditional IRA has. To begin any sort of withdrawal or transfer process, you simply contact your plan sponsor and indicate how much you wish to withdraw. There'll be, some paperwork involved, of course. Often the sponsor will withhold automatically a portion of that amount for tax purposes. Typically, it'll be around 20% that they withhold. So be sure to account for that when making your request or indicate you do not want the taxes withheld. That's something that if you do have a financial advisor, they'll go a little bit more deeper into so you can get a better understanding. And also with all this, on a lot of the websites that I went over, because I looked at 3 different websites, all 3 indicated that it's best that you study and research the things that you may want to do, and then reach out to a financial advisor so they can assist you with the different type of options and what's the right choice for you. Because what I just broke down is just a simplified version. The 403B is a little bit, in my opinion at least, a little bit more complicated than the 401k because there's a lot of avenues and twists and turns. So it's definitely best that you contact a financial advisor. So that's just the basic rundown on 403B. As I advised, you can check this out on Investopedia. You can go on Charles Schwab or a number of other financial websites. Even if you want to, you can go to if you bank with someone, whether it be BB&T, whoever. You can go in and speak to someone in an office to kind of go over some of these different avenues, especially when speaking of Roth accounts and things like that. So that was this week's Financial Friday for our Black people, speaking on the 403B. I'll be back with y'all next week with another Financial Friday. Y'all keep your money tight, keep your money safe, start investing, saving, and also putting away monies for your kids' future, whether if you have them a savings account, if you have something put away, or you have some type of program that you join to save up for your kids' college fund, or even just saving money for your kids for a rainy day in the future. Start doing that. And also for the people who are in their 20s, 30s, 40s, start thinking about retirement. You know, you can't just live and only think about today. Yes, you have to be thankful for this day and the next day that God gives you, but you know, we all have to look at what are we going to be doing when we hit our 60s and 70s. Hopefully, a majority of us have it in our minds or have a plan set out that we're not going to be out there working, breaking our back, busting our ass when we're in our 60s and 70s. Instead, to be kicking back, enjoying our kids, grandkids, and just doing the things that we want to do. So this is your man HD, Financial Friday. See you next week.